so we have got 3 pairs of trainers. We have got the Nike Vaporfly, these ones. I really like with all 3 of them that they've got this sort of netted, soft, really breathable material. So Nike Vaporfly Next 3. Then these I'm really excited about trying is the Brooks Hyperon Elite. These ones, they look really nice as well, which I know it's not all about the look, but it is quite nice for them to look good. And they've got these really soft like heel cushion bits on the inside on both of those. Not as much on the, these were the most expensive, the Nike Alphafly Next 3%. They are an incredible look. So I filmed these the other day when I was running in them. They took me a while to get used to. So they have, it's this feeling here, this. You feel like you've got nothing underneath your heel at first. It's weird because you do, but then after a while I was like, no, they feel good. Like they're very responsive. They're so cushioned. And yeah, my foot felt really good in them. Also come with a free little, well, it's not really free because they're like 200 and, I think they're like £274, £280. They're very pricey. So we're trying all 3 on the treadmill, so they're not getting dirty outside, see how they feel, and then go from there. So, because running trainers are hard to figure out what you sort of like. So I know I wanted something with more of a cushion than the ones I already had, which were Brooks, but I really liked the Brooks. That's why I'm excited to try these ones. So we will see. I think I'm going to try the Brooks first and then try these ones out, and I will get some footage of me running in them and then the verdict at the end of what we're thinking. But I'm excited to try them, and I think I'm going to have to do another little run in the Nike Alphaflys again. That they are made for long distance, so they are like the top recommendation for marathons and long running, so they are apparently the best ones, and they did feel good. They're just a hell of a lot of money for trainers, but yeah, I guess there's a reason behind it. That's what, I guess, what you want to think. So light, all 3 pairs are just so light. So yeah, we will see what the verdict is. I mean, they all look really cool. They're all really nice sort of trainer and look to them, which is always quite nice as well. These were 200, and then these ones are around 160 something, I think they were. Yeah, so they're all very pricey. They're all really pricey, but I think if I can nail one good pair, then that will be my trainer for the marathon. From now, I've got enough time to train in it, and then yeah, run the race in them. I wore these around the house the other day and they did feel very comfy. Suffering with my plantar fasciitis at the moment, so I went and had some acupuncture this morning, which is still, yeah, it felt like it has helped, but it's only the first session, so we will see how that feels in about a week, and then I'm probably going to go back and have some more done, just to stay on top of it. But it definitely released a lot of tension in my calf and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. They feel good. They're not as responsive as those Nike Alphaflys, but they are just so big. So they do feel good. They feel comfy. They feel like a great all-rounder. Yeah, Nike Vaporflies, the greeny, bluey colour. I say green colour. As soon as I put them on, I could feel it in my instep of my foot. So straight away, it's got quite a high instep support. So if you need that in a trainer, it's definitely got that. It's very roomy at the front, in the sort of in the toe box of the shoe.
They feel good. Yeah, they do feel like a nice trainer. I would just say that I ordered half a size up, and I think they are very roomy, so they're very breathable. I would still always advise for a long distance trainer to size up, because your feet are going to expand where they get hot, so that's really important. Yeah, so definitely if you need something more on your instep, that is something I felt straight away. They feel lovely and spongy, good response. Yeah, they feel like a good all-round trainer. You just feel like you're like this. I really liked the feel of those Vaporflies, the green ones. Yeah, got a time, so good. They're just so expensive. But let's see, we'll run the next bit in them, see how they feel. You can feel them in your instep, but not as intrusive as the other ones. But if you like that feel, then they are brilliant. They're just a dream. Like, I was excited to put them on, to run in them, and they do feel so good. Ay, caramba. So I think these are great for just like really good for support, day-to-day training, and not massively long runs. Like I'd say like 10Ks to a half marathon. So long, but not marathons. So I do really like the Brooks Hyperon Elite, but they don't feel as supportive as these two. These are lovely. I really like these, and I think if I hadn't ordered these to try as well, these would be a yes, because I wouldn't have ever known what those were like. And they're a lot more, well, they're more reasonable price than those. So they're like quite a bit cheaper. So great support on the instep and really good support on the heel grip, and really responsive as well. So those are brilliant. I think good all-rounders. And then if you're training for a marathon, these are the ones. And it's just one of those things, I think. They're very expensive, but they feel incredible. So did the last however long, like they kept me going for the last like hour and 20 minutes. Started to get a bit of an ache in my heel where the plantar fasciitis is, which is gonna happen because it's there. But yeah, I felt supported. When I first tried these though, I wasn't sure. These are definitely something that when you first try them on, this bit feels weird when you walk, because they're so, I don't know what the word is, but like they just feel so different. But when you run in them, and I'd probably say 10 minutes in, they just feel like they've become part of your feet. So don't order them unless you are ready to spend the money and keep them, because they're a keeper. They are really good, to the point where I might keep them and not tell Lewis how much they were. So but yeah, so I hope that is informative. And I think if you haven't got a treadmill at home, take a couple of pairs and try them in a gym if you're at a gym, and try them there, because it is so worth doing a few miles in them, because not all shoe places will let you take them back if you've worn them outside. They're reasonably strict, which I understand. However, you're spending a lot of money on a pair of shoes that they should be right. So yeah, so I recommend giving them a little trial on a treadmill. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was informative, and give it a like, subscribe, and I will be back with my next video soon. Thanks guys.